Hey, Shalom, Shalom. Call Halal Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone who taught me this truth and who rule well. This is Naaman. We came across this article, all right, and after laughing initially, uh, wow, these women now are finding out what it's like, all right, to be a woman, and they don't like it because they've been lied to for so long by, of course, the devil Esau Edom, who we call the white man. All right. Anyway, let's get started. It says this is from the International Business Times, and it says exhausted from too much intercourse, Ghanaian women demand end of coronavirus lockdown. They demand an end to it because their husbands are getting it in. All right. And they can't run around and be whores. All right. It says perturbed over the never ending demand for sex from their partners during the lockdown. Women and now, let me stop it right there because you see the game that these Edomites are paying. Pay particular attention to the wording here. Perturbed over the never ending demand for sex from their partners, not from their husbands, you see? Because they're trying to blend all this other demonic, twisted shit going into that LGBT shit, just in case you all haven't picked up on it, which I can't imagine that you haven't yet, but just bringing that to the forefront for now. Once again, it says perturbed over the never-ending demand for sex from their partners during the lockdown, women in Ghana are requesting their president, Nana Addo, to either end the lockdown or allow men to go out for work. So now they want the man to go out the house. Okay, there's no pleasing him. They're always complaining about the man not being in the home. Wow. It says Ghana has so far reported 566 positive cases and 8 deaths due to global pandemic coronavirus. And we know this is all bullshit, all right? This is probably the second biggest cover up, all right, of all time. It says to curb the spread of virus, Ghana entered the lockdown in the first week of April, all right? And here it is right here. Ghanaian woman rants her anger in the viral video. All right, it says in an undated video, which has now become viral on social media sites including Twitter, WhatsApp, YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook, an unnamed woman has expressed her helplessness to meet her husband's sexual demands during the lockdown. All right, the story was first published on April 11th by Ghana MMA, a website dealing with news from Ghana. The publication reported that the woman speaking in the local language says she represented all the Ghanaian women suffering a similar fate. Here's the video. Of course, this will be posted in a link. And of course, the heading of the video is the title. It says, "Our men are fucking us." All right. I'll let you listen to that yourself. Um, it says expressive info said that according to the woman in the video, her husband is killing her with too much sex. She complained that after satisfying him sexually, she still has to go and cook for him. The woman had to run away from her house to reach her workplace and record her plight on the video. So she's supposed to be so desperate to get out of the house that she violates the stay-at-home order and goes to her workplace to record this video to get it out so everyone will know. Blah, 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 blah. All right. My husband is getting in at home. I can't take it. Please end this lockdown. All right. Wow. It says in the video, shelves lined with assorted products are visible. The Ghanaian woman said that even though she had defied the lockdown, she was sure that the security officers would understand her dilemma. You wake up to see an erect penis waiting for you after cooking, and the man eats and watches TV for some time. Whoops, to be asked for sex again and again. We did not enter lockdown because of dick, but because of our health, expressive info quoted the woman. Saying that our men are fucking us too much, the woman in the video pleaded the president to allow their men to venture out of the homes for work or end the lockdown so that the women can move out of their homes unrestricted. All right, so let's get some scriptures. All right, because we done had a little laugh. All right, and I have to admit, yeah, it's funny to see. All right, these women are getting a taste so far of what it's like to be a woman, and they're bucking against it because what? This devil has lied to them, the feminist revolution and all this bullshit. And let's get some scriptures real quick with me. All right, and this is Sirach, Ecclesiastes 25. All right, and 25. It says, "Give the water no passage, neither a wicked woman liberty to gad abroad." All right, and that's what has been done. All right, and they don't want to go back to the way things are supposed to be. It says, "If she go not as thou wouldest have her, cut her off from thy flesh and give her a bill of divorce and let her go." And isn't it strange that when you really think about it, this is one of the women that she's good. She just doesn't realize it. These things that are running around being whores, all right, and don't have a man, all right, like I said, this is just the beginning, all right. When things really kick off, all right, they're going to wish that they were in this woman's situation, all right. And this is Sirach 26 and 1. It says, "Blessed is the man that hath a virtuous wife, for the number of his days shall be doubled." Notice that says a virtuous wife. "A virtuous woman rejoiceth her husband, and he shall fulfill the years of his life in peace." This is if everything is going accordingly, all right, and obeying the laws of the Most High, all right. It says, "A good wife," verse 3, "a good wife is a good portion, which shall be given in the portion of them that fear the Most High Yahweh." All right. It says, "Whether a man be rich or poor, if he have a good heart towards the Lord Yahweh, he shall at times rejoice with a cheerful countenance." All right. So let's get what's supposed to be. All right. Oops. Continuing on that. Hold on. Whoops. So let's go to Titus. I'll come back to that. Second chapter. All right. And it says, I'm going to start at 1. It says, "But speak thou the things which become sound doctrine," all right, "that the aged men be sober, grave, temperate, sound in faith and charity and patience," all right. "The aged woman likewise, that they be in behavior is become holiness, not false accusers, not given to much wine, teachers of good things." And I'm reading this the way I'm reading it because as I continue on, I'm going to get scriptures that are going to lead back to this. There's an order, all right. And it says, "4, that they may teach the young women to be sober, to love their husbands, to love their children, to be discreet, chaste, keepers at home, good, obedient to their own husbands, that the word of the Most High be not blasphemed." All right. So now let's go to 1 Timothy 5. Let's see. I think it's around 12. It's going into widowhood, but let's see. This is 14. It says, "I will therefore that the younger women marry, bear children, guide the house, give none occasion to the adversary to speak reproachfully." What did I read in Sirach 25 and 25? All right. And that's what Esau, Edom, the adversary, has done. All right. Specifically, I'm talking about the women of our nation. That's both northern and southern kingdom. All right. They're whores and sluts. Verse let's see, staying in the same book, 1 Timothy 2. And this is a biggie because, again, what is the enemy taught our women? Well, I said being whores and sluts. It says 1 Timothy 2 and 9. All right. It says, in like manner also that women adorn themselves in modest apparel, leaving things up to the imagination, not the way these women are dressed now. They always will be walking down the street butt ass naked. All right. It says, in like manner also that women adorn themselves in modest apparel with shamefacedness and sobriety, not with broided hair or gold or pearls or costly array, but which becometh women professing godliness and with good works. Also let the woman learn in silence. That's another thing with all subjection. Again, the feminist movement. Our women got caught up in that. That was not meant for us. And now look, as a consequence, our family structure is shot all to hell. All right. It says, but I suffer not a woman to teach, nor to usurp authority over the man, but to be in silence. For Adam was first formed, then Eve. And Adam was not deceived, but the woman being deceived was in the transgression. All right, notwithstanding, and this is the thing, notwithstanding, she shall be saved in childbearing if they continue in faith and charity and holiness with sobriety. There's criteria, there's standards to be met. All right, it's just not automatic. Let's go back to Sirach. Sirach 26. Verse 8 says, a drunken woman and a gatherer abroad causes great anger, and she will not cover her own shame. All right. Again, this is what's going on now. Let's go to, what did I have here? Proverbs. Go back to the Old Testament. This is what you have now. Proverbs 7:11. She is loud and stubborn. Her feet abide not in her house. With it, Titus, 2nd chapter, and 1 Timothy 5 and 14 going to, right? Those are things that, in order for a woman to be in the right, those are the conditions that are to be met. That's what she's supposed to do. As opposed to this, she is loud and stubborn. Her feet abide not in her house. All right. Now is she without, now in the streets, and lieth in wait at every corner. All right. Now that's going right there into wisdom. All right. The things you're not supposed to do. All right. That strange woman. But again, that's twofold. All right. So let's go back to, let's go to, whoops, what did I do? Proverbs 31 and 10. It says, the question is, who can find a virtuous woman? For her price is far above rubies. And now you understand why. All right. The heart of her husband does safely trust in her. All right. And this is if she's virtuous. So that he shall have no need of spoil. 12. She will do him good and not evil all the days of her life. What am I reading in Sirach 26th chapter? All right. 13. She seeketh wool and flax, and worketh willingly with her hands. She is like the merchant ships. She bringeth her food from afar. She riseth also while it is yet night, and giveth meat to her household, and a portion to her maidens. She considereth a field, and buyeth it. With the fruit of her hands she planteth a vineyard. She girdeth her loins with strength, and strengtheneth her arms. She perceiveth that her merchandise is good. Her candle goeth not out by night. She layeth her hands to the spindle, and her hands hold the staff. Exactly. So now we got word that some of these department stores aren't selling clothing. So you got to ask yourself, does your woman know how to sew? What did I just read? All these things. It says, she seeketh wool and flax, and worketh willingly with her hands. All right. She layeth her hand to the spindle, and her hands hold the distaff. See? Going back to what? See how they scriptures reinforce themselves? All right. Again, Sirach 26 and 1. Blessed is the man that hath a virtuous wife, for the number of his days shall be double. A virtuous woman rejoices in her husband, and he shall fulfill the years of his life in peace with a virtuous wife. A good wife is a good portion which shall be given in the portion of them that fear the Most High Yahweh. Now you know why. There you go. Because there's another scripture, I can't think of it. I think it's in one of these talking about a wicked woman is given to wait a minute. It might be in 25. Let's see. Hmm. I just had that in mind. Salaki, I can bear with me, but Baba Kushal. Let's see. I could have sworn. Hmm. Let's see. It might be in the same chapter I was in because I was just looking at it. Let's see. Here it is. Yeah, it was. Yeah, this is Sirach 26, and I'll start at 22. It says, "In harlot," which is what we're more than likely we're dealing with today, "and harlot shall be counted as spittle, but a married woman is a tower against death to her husband. A wicked woman is given as a portion to a wicked man, but a godly woman is given to him that feareth the Most High Yahweh. A dishonest woman contendeth shame, but an honest woman will reverence her husband. All right, a shameless woman shall be counted as a dog, but she that is shamefaced will fear the Most High Yahweh." And that's what we've been reading about, the shamefaced woman. All right, that's what you want, not these things that are out here. All right, so let's see. I think I've gotten everything that I wanted. Let's finish off for time's sake. Colossians. I didn't mean for it to go on this long. Colossians. I got on a roll. 3 and let's see, 18. Wives, submit yourselves unto your own husbands as it is fit in the Most High Yahweh. Husbands, love your wives and be not bitter against them. Children, obey your parents in all things, for this is well pleasing unto the Most High Yahweh. Fathers, provoke not your children to anger, lest they be discouraged. What did I say on the outset about a hierarchy? This is 1 Corinthians 11. All right. Start at the top. This is Paul. It says, "Be ye followers of me, even as I also am of Hamashiach Yahushua. Now I praise you, brethren, that ye remember me in all things and keep the ordinances." That's what we're talking about, as I delivered them to you. "But I would have you know that the head of every man is Hamashiach Yahushua, and the head of the woman is the man, and the head of Hamashiach Yahushua is the Most High Yahweh." There you go. So I'm going to end it right there. These women, they're finding out. And this is just the beginning. This is a little thing now. And they're already complaining. So, once again, I hope whoever sees this is edified. Call halal Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushua, Bahashim Rakal Kradash. Once again, double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone who told me this truth and who rule well. Salutations to the Akim out there on the highways and byways, pushing this truth in all honesty and sincerity. All right, while trying to wake up the remaining, hopefully elect. All right, so we get the hell up out of this wicked kingdom. So with that, Shalom, Akim, Baba Ball.